Greetings from Mount Bonnell, Austin, Texas. I just rode my bike here. I've been here a million times. This is like my meditation spot. But today, I rode my bike here. I was unsure of how the climb would be, but I was victorious on my single gear Surly. Thanks, Brett. I wanted to share a healing tool with you. It came across me when I was in 2015. I was like telling my therapist I wanted to re-experience what it felt like to feel like the universe is like when I had a Kundalini experience. I was explaining to my therapist, when I had a Kundalini experience, I could feel the universe loving me back and seeing me in this like beautiful light, and it was just pure. And she didn't really know what I was talking about, but she was behind my goals of trying to achieve this again. And within that week, like a few days later, I got this strong, basically it was like a telepathic communication from my spirit guides, and they said, do this specifically, and this will help you. And I love this tool, this little exercise. I've done it many times. I actually did it again yesterday, and in some different ways. I kind of deepened it and changed it a bit. But if you're having challenges feeling love for yourself, or you're having panic attacks, you're having trouble breathing, this could be for you, this little exercise. It's been really helpful to me. I felt like it was a gift from above. So basically it's this. You want to look into a mirror and you want to say, I love you, and your full name. Like full name. So, yesterday I was again repeating, I love you, Alexander Reed Austin. Over and over again. I did it so many times. So the first time I did it was groundbreaking, and it just like really cleaned all these cobwebs. And I won't just dance past that. My takeaway was this at the time when I was driving the car and using a rear view mirror at the time, the first time I was doing it. It made my commute home safely. But I was like sobbing like a good part of the way home. All these reasons why I wouldn't love myself would surface, and I would feel them. But like once I was feeling them, right after I was feeling that, I was repeating saying, I love you, Alexander Reed Austin, again. And hearing those words while I was feeling the feeling of like all the feelings I was feeling, it was like made it better. And it kept getting better. And that's basically what happens each time you practice this, where you look at all these reasons why you wouldn't love yourself. And one of the things about the repetition of this is you get to address every version of you, every inner child version of you that needs to hear, I love you, Dude, that's powerful. It's powerful medicine to give to yourself. So I just thought I would share this tool that is beneficial to me for over 10 years. And it kind of deepened like a little bit yesterday because as I was looking and repeating it over and over and looking deep into my eyes, there was something like, into the iris, into the pupils. And it's like was connecting to every version of me, the thousands of versions of me, my over self, everything, and I got this sense of like all those versions of me felt exactly, if I felt despair, they felt it right along with me, is what I felt. Like they knew exactly how my pain, like how bad it was. It's like a therapist could never give you that feeling of being seen as well as that, where what's looking back, like all those other versions of you have experienced you in your worst, like where you're just at your limit of what you can take. They've been there, like they were you. They were you too. So like when you were scared, they were just as scared, and then you get to communicate, and during you're communicating. What are you communicating? You're saying, I love you, over and over and over again. It's something we can't hear too much of, in my opinion, right? Yeah, like to be a machine gun with those words at my kids, and friends, Anyway, thought I'd share some thoughts. I'm proud of myself for riding my bike to Mount Bonnell today. Got my celebration, American spirit. Thanks for letting me share this with you on this beautiful day. I hope your day is amazing. Later.